What's good, Black Star Podcast? Welcome back to Challenge Your Boy Jared. Y'all, today we're going to be looking at a video from Pink Book Lessons. Y'all remember last video I said that I was going to be talking about Obama and him saying that there needs to be more gay mentors for boys? Oh yeah, we about to cook his ass for this. Look at this.
And that's one of the things that I think a lot of times boys need is not just exposure to one guy.
One dad.
One dad. No matter how good the dad
is. He can't be everything.
He can't be everything. And that boy may need somebody to give the boy some perspective on the dad.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And look at how they're all in agreement with this nonsense. Obama is up here saying straight men are just not enough. Even an active present father isn't enough. He's saying to raise boys, you have to have multiple men brought around this boy child and disrespect the father in the process by including all these other men to teach his son how to undermine his authority and disrespect him too.
I'm going to tell you this right now. My son come home with another guy and that guy tells him to disrespect the shit out of me. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna punch that motherfucker in the fucking mouth. Like, why the fuck are you telling my son to do this? And two, I'm gonna discipline my son. The authority of me is absolute because you live in my house. You can do what the fuck you want to do outside of the house when you ain't living here. But as long as you're under my roof, and I sound like every black parent, damn, I sound just like my mama. Lord Jesus, I know my mama caught hell with my ass when I was a kid. As long as you live in my motherfucking house, you gonna follow my fucking rules. If you don't like it, oh the fuck well. You can get the fuck out. But if you got a sassy booty ass dude coming in my motherfucking house trying to tell me how to run my damn house, oh yeah, I'm gonna cuss your motherfucking ass out.
Keep listening to him. Let him tell you just what type of man you need to bring around your boys.
One of the most valuable things I learned as a guy was I had a gay professor in college at a time when openly gay folks still weren't out of line, who became one of my favorite professors and was a great guy and would call me out when I started saying stuff that was ignorant.
You want to know something crazy? I had a middle school teacher. Wait. No, he was a high school teacher. Mr. Jarrett was his name. Literally, my entire fucking name. Mr. Jarrett. He was my high school teacher. And this man would call me out on my shit every time I did some ignorant ass shit. And you know what? I appreciate him for that. And you know what? He was straight. So it's not just straight men or gay men that could just do this. It's all sexualities. But I'll be more perceptive of that man's ideology if he was heterosexual. Yeah. Sorry. I ain't about to be over here listening to a guy that I'm sorry. I'm not about to do that. I'm sorry if you got a feeling about that, and I do apologize, but that's my beliefs. Yes, some people. Yes, I sound like a dick when I said this shit. I'm gonna say it like this. Everybody has their own experiences. Yes, we should be able to listen to each other's experiences. I'm not going to disqualify you just because you're gay. But here's the problem. The way that Obama is going through this and the way that he's saying it, you should only be listening to gay people about relationships or about situations when to deal with your son. No.
You need that to show empathy and kindness. And by the way, you need that person in your friend group so that if you then have a boy who's gay or non-binary or what have you, they have somebody that they can go, okay, I'm not alone in this.
So Obama said the straight father isn't enough to raise a boy child. They need a gay man to teach them compassion and keep them in line. What line exactly? Well, I think we all know that. But I guess we're also tossing out the role of mother in this whole situation because Obama went on his wife's podcast. All of them up there pushing femininity on boys. Michelle Obama too. They sat up there echoing each other, promoting the grooming of boys by feminine men. A lot was said and we're going to get into it, but first, take a second to make sure you're subscribed to the channel and click the notification bell for all updates. Won't waste any time. Let's go ahead and jump into it.
I'm going to say this. The mentors of your kids are supposed to be these people: mother, father, and teachers, and grandparents, and family. Those are the people that are supposed to be mentors to your children. Not everybody that has a fucking opinion, because not every opinion is a good opinion.
And that's one of the things that I think a lot of times boys need is not just exposure to one guy.
One dad.
One dad. No matter how good the dad
is. He can't be
like,
everything.
He can't be everything.
Barack, what? Why? It's like there's an agenda to eradicate masculine men. What is this war against men? I just can't understand it. Why does a straight man need to confide in a feminine man for anything?
Exactly.
I'm going to say it like this. Why does a straight man have to confide in a booty scratching? Sorry to say it like that, but it's kind of like, you know, at this point, we just need to start going ahead and telling the shit like it is.
If a straight man is doing this with a gay man, then he's not a straight man. He's a gay man too. Yes, if a straight man is looking for feminine energy, he's supposed to call a woman, not a feminine gay man. So not only is Obama trying to normalize grown gay men grooming young boys, but he's also trying to erase and replace real femininity.
Let's normalize men being men. The agenda you're pushing, it's not working. People are not falling for that anymore. Not even people in that community.
I'm gonna let her cook.
It's not cool. I'm raising a young man, and I want him to be just that, a young man. He can go to his father, his uncle, his cousins, or any other masculine man to get the answers that he needs. He doesn't need to confide in a man who can't even relate to the issues he's going through.
Exactly. Because I'm like this. Heterosexual boys go through different things than gay boys. Their ideology and their mindset is completely different. Their mindset, the way that they think, the way that they act, the way that they go throughout their life is different different from each other. I'm gonna get canceled for this shit.
Barack Obama said little boys need to be around gay men to learn from them. Man, you done lost your motherfucking mind. Ain't no motherfucking way you done said some goofy shit like that. But I ain't surprised because I already knew you was a goof ass. It's just a lot of folks just not catching on to you a goof ass. It's like people been saying this shit for years.
Barack Obama is in the news again because he was on Michelle Obama's podcast and he said that he thinks all boys need more than their fathers as role models. He said that he thinks that all boys need a gay role model because that's what he had growing up. Now, am I surprised he said that? No, because he is America's first gay president and that has been editorialized. But I want to challenge Barack Obama. Since you are the Democrats' favorite black president, and you say,
and that's arguably black,
you're from the hood, I challenge you to go to the most dangerous projects, where you know there are not many fathers because they were locked up under Reagan, Clinton, and Biden, and say some shit like that. I double dare you.
So Barack,
I'm gonna say this. Obama ain't gonna go. Obama is talking out of two sides of his fucking neck. And here's why I say that. Obama grew up with a white mama. Obama did not grow up around us. So if he would have grew up around black folk, he would have known that shit right there is something that you don't fucking say. And the fact that you going on there with your wife and saying this bullshit, sir, you need to reevaluate what you saying, because your wife ain't gonna correct you, but a lot of people about to grill your goofy ass.
Barack Obama was on Michelle Obama's podcast or something, and he said that boys need gay men in their lives. What the f is he talking about? The word need is a strong word, bro. I'm just trying to understand, like, why would Barack Obama say that? Like, what was the point of even saying that? He knows that's not true. No one wants to be forced onto anybody. Gay people don't want to be forced onto nobody. Hi, I'm gay. I need to be in your life. No. Hi, I'm black. You're white. I need to be in your life. No, that's what? No, you don't. We can talk and be friends and I can see if I like you, but there's no need for any of that. What the f is it talking about? Like, with Barack Obama, it's like that rule, you're cool till you're not cool no more. And right now, Barack Obama is on his uncool arc. His character arc, he's on the uncool character arc right now. It's fucking crazy.
He's on that, I was the main character, now I'm trying to stay the main character. Even though I ain't the president and I ain't did shit for nobody really. So, and you want to know something crazy? He did shit for the LGBT community, and that's a good thing. He should have. But he also was paraded around as be the first black president. And us as black folk, admittedly, we was celebrating. We was dancing while this motherfucker wasn't doing shit for us. And now we in the position we in now. Now he giving us his ass to kiss, and he like, why y'all now getting mad why y'all now getting mad and getting and waking up? Y'all was kissing my ass before. That's basically his mindset now. He basically giving us that toss up fuck you, and he don't give a damn.
This is out here really just trying to push anti-masculinity. Like, they want every man to just be a feminine product. Is why? A very feminine man, he's not gonna go to war. He ain't dying for nobody. He'll be like, F that. I need to go get my nails done. He gonna be like Saucy Santana. He gonna be running around here with a fucking BBL looking like, no man, shut up, Jared. Not gonna do any of that. He's not gonna go to war. Masculine men are the one who built this goddamn society. They built America. They go to war and they die in a ditch. I don't understand this massive push to end masculinity in America, in the Western society. Why?
I can tell you why. Because you take the masculine men out of the household, you put feminine men in the household, it's going to lead to more chaos. It's going to lead to more problems. That's the reason why we're in the position we're in now. Because we got too many motherfuckers out here trying to parade around the feminine men. They're trying to parade around feminine men like there's nothing to be said. Like, anytime you see on the news, there's always a feminine man, or there's always a man that's arguably feminine, and he's pushing a liberal agenda. Then when the masculine men come out and say, "Oh, that ain't gonna cut it no more," you have all the women saying that they hate men and they wish that men were like these feminine men, and that's what happens and it leads to problems. To be honest with you, because think about it like this: if they cut out the feminine men and the masculine men, if they cut the masculine men out, okay, let's check this. They cut the masculine men out. What happens then? That leads to chaos with the women. That leads to chaos with the men. That leads a whole situation to where order is order is disregarded. Chaos. That's all femininity is chaos. Masculinity is order. Sorry to say it like that, but it's the truth. I don't know, guys. Obama, you got some explaining to do, bro. Anyways, like, share, subscribe, channel, support the podcast, support.com. I'll keep you on the flip side. Thank you guys for listening. Bye, guys.